Guys, let's take a quick look at OP or Optimism. Now, keep in mind, Optimism is one of my top coins that I do hold, and I do believe this coin is going to do quite well. I do believe $20 to $25 is in the cards for Optimism. Now, let's take a quick look at the TA here as I make that prediction. So you can see that this long-term trend line, we have broken down from this trend line before, but it was usually for relatively short periods of time. Now, you can see that we have spent the majority of, well, since about, June, under this trend line. Now, the last time we came up to this trend line was in the end of September. You can see we got rejected here, guys. And yeah, 4 days in a row, pretty much we got rejected there. So right now, we are coming up to this weekly resistance at about $1.70, and we're pushing right on it right now. We need to break that. And then we have a weekly resistance up here at about $1.83. And then it's very important that we get above this trend line. Now this sits right now at about $1.94, and it goes up every day that we spend under it. So we need to cross these two resistances and then this major resistance here, this upward sloping trend line. And yeah, I mean, we need to convincingly break it and then start breaking these other weekly time frame resistances as well. Now, if we take a quick look at Bitcoin here, it's pushing up against about 63.1 on a daily resistance time frame. Now, keep in mind, we are, under this top of the bull flag, basically this trend line that extends down on the top of the bull flag. For about 7 months now, guys. So you can see since we made the all-time high in March, in April we hit the top, May, June, July, we hit it several times. August, we didn't come really close. I mean, we got close, but it was a couple $1,000s. And we hit it in September. We actually broke out, but due to economic factors and wars and things, we did break down. So we are still under this trend line currently, and we need to break it once and for all, guys. I mean, it's really, really getting to a critical stage at this point. Now, if we take a quick look at dominance here, Bitcoin is actually very high, much higher than I expected, so I'm a little bit surprised to see it up here. Now, if we take a look at the economic numbers today, PPI month over month was excellent, although core PPI was as forecast. Michigan numbers did come in higher than expected, but thank God it didn't really affect our market, with Bitcoin, and I don't think it affected the stock market either. Although it is quite inflated here, the number is important, but it's not as important as PPI or CPI, in these type of economic data. Interest rate, basically when it comes to interest rate cuts, 90% believe we're going to get a quarter point cut still. 10% still believe that we are not going to get a cut at all, but we're still 4 weeks out, guys. We still have a long time to go. It's too early to really speculate. So fear and greed, 32 right now. Yesterday, 39. I do think we will surge up to about 40 again, probably with this big green candle that we're seeing today. And yeah, the altcoin season, guys, it's at 35 right now. If I refresh this, let's see if it updates. Okay, it's still 35. I believe we were at 35 yesterday. Now we're still, more towards Bitcoin season than we are altcoin season. I do believe, though, altcoin season will come very soon. So I wouldn't worry too much, guys. I would just load up on altcoins like I'm doing now. Now, if we take a look at crypto bubbles, actually pretty much everything is in green. The only project that I saw earlier today, okay, Uniswap up here, was red, but yesterday it had a mega day. You might want to check out my video on that if you want to see the TA on Uniswap. Yeah, it did have a nice run yesterday, so that's probably why it's pulling back today. And it looks like if this is maybe Phantom, it's too small to really see. That one's in red now. But anyways, guys, mostly everything is in green. So yeah, let's see. Let's take a quick look here at Coinondo, and let's type in. Let's go to Earn, and if you type in OP, you select Optimism, and you get this list, guys. You can view all the places where you need to, where you can stake your OP. Now you can stake it in xt.com, Bybit, CoinW. I have mine in Bitrue. It's flexible, and you have a lot of OP that you can stake, but I'm only getting 1%, guys. So anyways, if you like this video about OP or Optimism, give it a like, subscribe, activate the bell, and yeah, guys, thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one.